Yeah. Alright, we back. Some good old dark materials. Yeah. Like we said, where's Yorick? Not really Yorick, but mostly Lee Scoresby and
Will's dad.
Lyra.
They've been gone for like 2 episodes. He found them and they made this big old deal like, oh my gosh, that's him. And he's got all these different identities and different names that people call him by.
Now he a shaman. He got the cool Native American jacket on. The patterns is pretty clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that they played the white guy, the shaman, but whatever.
Yeah. He got a black wife.
I feel like she should have at least been the one.
Mr. Joffrey, I have reason to believe you're in possession of an item that confers protection on anyone who holds it.
Subtle knife.
You have this knife, do you?
No, but I want to find the person who does.
You swear. Put Lyra under the protection of that knife and take her wherever you need to go.
I'll gladly do that.
You must make a journey which starts at Hornby. Find the entrance. Your work here is finished. Save the girl and the boy.
And she did
The
all
council
that
have approved your
meditative work.
proposal, and we shall launch the airships. The witches must be cleansed.
Lyra is indistinct because you followed Azriel through the anomaly. Will you join us?
The Magisterium will pay for what they did to us.
A telegram from the north informing me that 24 of our Magisterium soldiers at base camp have been killed in cold blood. We're losing control of the north.
Physics.
Till next time.
Anything on the summer ticket.
But we need it. Without that, we'll never find my dad.
I know.
I have something that's vital of hers. She'll return.
And she's mine.
Thank you.
Lyra, stay away from that boy. Do you understand me? He will do nothing but harm.
Lyra, I've got it. Come on.
Mess with them. They growing up.
The skies in this world are just as beautiful as ours. It gives me some hope.
They looking for Lyra too.
Lyra must be close.
Everybody hopping worlds now.
Angels. Can't be. They haven't made themselves visible for thousands of years. And the last time they were seen, it was to make war. Now that Azriel has thrown the worlds apart, they are going to him. If Azriel has angels on his side, he can do anything. This is the sign I needed. You want to follow? I will bring Azriel back, and we will return to our world and destroy the Magisterium together. We must find Lyra.
The fate of many worlds may rest on you. You have a task ahead of you.
Will.
Will?
His hand is worse.
Infection.
I'm not sure we can help him, Lyra.
Scientists just got there. Old school. Pump that water. Oh, these chicks.
Lyra.
to a whole guard dog.
I see you. Will, we need to get out of here. Delica's downstairs and she's going to kill us. Will, hurry up!
On this way.
Will, help me!
Just put all the boxes on.
Can you get us out of here? Hurry! He has the knife.
Look, we don't want to hurt you.
We want to hurt you. You killed our brother, and you stole the knife that would have protected us and our adults in the hills. I'm so sorry about your brother.
Leave. Now.
Stop playing. She fell out the sky. Like no other adults. I like looking at this one too. As we go that's how it is. Liddy, that's good.
Let me see the wound.
Yes, witches. Heal that boy. I figured it'd be black.
Yeah.
Was it your knife that made that?
Show them well. If you trust me, you trust her.
You never met her.
And if you think you can keep anything from her, you can't. They're here to help us.
You ever seen such a blade before?
No.
This edge. What does this edge cut?
Everything.
Nothing.
Well, you're not poisoned. But this isn't a normal wound. It's going to take more than plants to heal it. It needs a spell. We need to gather lichens.
Smart.
that isn't the craziest thing.
You think you can fly through it?
Just make yourself comfortable, Mr. Jummery. We're going in.
No worries.
Dang, she ain't been bothered. She made it through the night.
Okay, so not quite the cave and a keyboard, but let's see if you work as well. Turning to the summit for provision of nourishment brings good fortune, spying about with sharp eyes like a tiger with insatiable craving. Keeping still as the mountain, it is a bypath. It means little stones, doors, and openings. Signs are coming that will steer you on your path. Good. Something I can understand for a change.
You know, you keep staring at me.
Stones,
I'm not
doors,
good
and
at
openings.
moon.
But that's how it be when you read the descriptions.
That's what she was like, oh, I understand.
Turning to the summit for provision of nourishment brings good fortune, spying about with sharp eyes like a tiger with insatiable craving. Keeping still as the mountain, it is a bypath. It means little stones, doors, and openings. Signs are coming that will steer you on your path. Good. Something I can understand for a change.
You know, you keep staring at me.
Always wanted to meet a witch. My father gave me a book about witches. They had pictures in it. They all had raven hair.
I find those books irritating. Azrael knows what a witch looks like. Don't touch that flower.
I want to know everything. What can you do?
What can I do?
I know you can fly, obviously, and you can kill pretty easily. And the cold doesn't affect you. And you can hear whispers on the wind. Are we safe? Is Will safe?
His wound is deep.
But he'll get better. Right now that we're with you, he'll be better.
We will do what we can here. But then we must travel to our lands.
Our lands?
The flora is more powerful in our world.
Taking us home?
I pledge to keep you safe, Lyra. We'll do so at home. A place I know. A place I can hide you.
He's gotta choose where he needs to be. She got a whole haircut since the last episode.
Why isn't she frightened? She's not from here, is she?
Angel wings. Yeah. They said, why isn't she frightened? Because she got that. Maybe the angels are following her.
She's not from here, is she?
But she did come into the world. They saw it too, I think. Mm-hmm.
Maybe they're right. Maybe we should go to my world.
Why did you leave, Lyra?
To investigate dust. To try to do my best by Roger. The thing is, these witches, they're connected to the earth. They can find answer after answer.
And my father? What does the alethiometer say to do?
Well, I can see the way you're hiding your hand. I know it's bleeding.
Only a little.
There are more powerful plants in my world. They say that, and I think that too.
Look, I get it. You're scared because you think I can't go on. I can do this. We can do this. Ask the alethiometer where my father is, what world he's in, where we might find him.
He's close.
What?
He's in this world.
So this is a new world.
Feather.
New to those not born in it, as old as yours or mine otherwise. What Azrael has done has shaken everything up, Mr. Scoresby.
Looks empty.
Not so. Beyond that headland is a city once powerful and wealthy. That's where we're headed to. The knife bearer may be there.
Oh, right behind
Once
them.
great, the city has fallen on hard times.
In another life, I'd be looking for what I could scavenge.
In another life, neither of us would be here at all.
You have a strange way about you, Mr. Joffrey. They say things about shamans.
What do they say?
That they have powers, that they can fly. Yet you cannot.
Oh, but I can.
How do you figure?
I needed to fly. I summoned you. Here I am. Flying. I'm human, but I've learned a few things. Along the way, I've spent time with witches, academicians, spirits. I found folly everywhere.
This journey, is it folly or wisdom?
This journey. I don't know.
So we find the bearer of the subtle knife, and what then?
We tell him what his task is.
And that task includes protecting Lyra.
It may or may not. is what
It
he
will
said.
protect us all.
Yeah, because
That's
before
it,
he
we're
was
stopping.
like,
No, ask the alethiometer. Ask how close my father is.
There's no point getting you to your father if when we get you there, you're half dead.
No, you're using me as an excuse to stop. I'm sorry. I know you wouldn't use me as an excuse to stop.
Apology accepted. You should rest too.
Are you sure about this?
I've never been more sure.
You want the knife, don't you? What is that? Explorable outfit. With khakis and boots. Very well hidden. The specters are gonna chase them around. Is it?
No,
I don't think so.
it's hard time. They didn't get bleeding.
It's all right, you know. You can come out. Hello, I'm Mary. Do you want something to eat? It's no good for you at all. It's full of sugar. I won't tell your parents.
I haven't got parents. The Spectre's got them.
The Spectres?
How come they're not getting you, miss? Can you not even see them? We can't see them either, but... Paula. Hi.
So, you're alone then?
The other adults used to look after us, but then they got scared, ran up to the hills, to the mountain. Now the other kids have gone too. You're not from this world, are you? Like that Lyra girl.
Lyra? You've seen Lyra?
I don't like her. She did something bad to Tullio. We were trying to kill her, but she escaped. Was that wrong?
Yes.
Everything's wrong here, miss. You'll learn that soon enough.
Where's Lyra gone?
She's with the witch. Miss, can I have a hug?
Oh.
Yeah.
Probably that energy.
Can you stay for a bit? Look after us. The Spectres aren't getting you. You don't have to go like the others. You can make us have baths and tell us what to do and all that.
I've been sent here to do something important.
We'll be fine. We've got each other. Go on, Paula.
Wow.
Wait. You shouldn't be here alone. Come with me. I'll bring you to your adults.
Thinking about my wife and my son. I feel
Yeah,
closer
when she
to
said
him.
Mary, I was like, it's the first time I think she said her
I
first
haven't been
name.
back to this world since I left my own. I haven't even met Cyan Couture. You don't see your demon in my world. I'd given up hope of finding a window and getting... Thinking about my wife and my son. I feel closer to him here. I haven't been back to this world since I left my own. I haven't even met Cyan Couture. You don't see your demon in my world. I'd given up hope of finding a window and getting back to them. Anyway, you're right. I should sleep. If only I could.
Tell you what, why don't we make some coffee instead?
Thank you.
Make coffee when you should sleep.
Let me help.
Yeah, can you magic us up some fire?
One moment.
I was like, come on.
Right.
The knife that Will carries. The way it's cut him, it's no ordinary cut. It scares me. How he got a weapon as powerful.
You think you need to protect me from Will? Will's knife is amazing. It can be very dangerous if it's in the wrong hands, but Will's a bearer. He wouldn't do anything to me. Serafina Pekula, my job is to help Will find his father.
Will's father?
Lyra said so. I stopped trusting it after Roger died. But I lost it. I found out how important it is. How it's a part of me. So if it says I need to help Will, then that's what I've got to do.
So,
She
People
can't.
told
She
me it was
already
your reading
knows,
of the
but she
alethiometer
can't
that
tell her.
I
You
find
know,
impressive.
Yeah, we'll have
The
to
truth
can't
is,
sway her. She's just gotta watch.
it's your obstinacy that's your
Protect her
gift.
while she figures it out. You know?
Our task is to protect you, Lyra. If that means protecting you and Will, then obstinacy that's your gift. Fine.
I need to help Will, then that's what I've got to do.
People told me it was your reading of the alethiometer that I find impressive. The truth is, it's your obstinacy that's your gift. Our task is to protect you, Lyra. If that means protecting you and Will, then so be it. Even though this world makes me very uneasy.
Well, you should be uneasy. There's creatures here. They don't hurt children, but they could hurt you.
We will help you find Will's father. But we need to stop Will's bleeding first.
She probably knows they're there.
Please tell me he'll be all right.
We've done all we can here. Your alethiometer. Where does it say to find his father?
They need to go do a sweep because he's here.
Up. Keep going up. That's all it says.
Stay close to him. It'll be cold tonight. We'll continue up the mountain in the morning.
We feel safe here, don't we?
Grandpa. I have consulted the alethiometer as you've asked. I don't entirely understand what I've seen.
She went.
Perhaps if you tell me, we shall understand it better together. May I speak freely, even though I should rightly be punished for such words? Whatever it is, it has come from the alethiometer. Am I right? You are. So why should you be punished for telling me something which you, in turn, have been told?
Because it probably says you ain't shit.
Mrs. Coulter is looking for her child. The girl has gone into another world. Before Asriel opened the hole in the sky, Mrs. Coulter came to see me. There was something she wanted me to ask.
What was the question?
Who is Lyra Will?
And?
I've discovered the girl has another name. The witches know it from a prophecy. It's heresy beyond doubt.
You are not a heretic. Repeat what you have learned, and waste me no more time.
I rather fear you have become cardinal at the most burdensome of times.
Tell me what you know.
The name is her destiny. It foretells she will be in the position of the one who brought about our downfall. Mother of us all, cause of all sin.
What is the child's name?
The alethiometer does not forecast. If it comes about that she is tempted by the serpent, then it is likely she will fall. Then dust and sin will triumph.
The name, Frau Pablo. Speak the name.
I have chills.
You know this place.
You really have no sense. You know this place. Know this place. You really have no sense of where Lyra might be.
I know it a little.
They both of them are scared. Well, she's not. He is. She left her a demon.
Why are you so nervous?
It's just
Spectres.
the spectres have multiplied since Azrael tore the sky. 1 minute this place is empty, the next it isn't. And then it's too late.
They didn't get you. You managed to get back.
Only because I ran.
Oh, yes, you were frightened. I need to find her, and in turn, you will get the boy with the subtle knife.
Oh, the professor. Oh, that's the. Oh no. She's amused.
It's almost like spectres sever their victims.
They don't sever these spectres. It's stronger than that, whatever they do. We could learn from this.
I have been praying.
She's already trying to split people from their demons.
I believe that we have yet to understand our true purpose. But today, the authority himself has spoken to me. This magisterium, the magisterium over which I am cardinal, has a new direction. Fra Pavel has brought me information of a threat so grave in nature that the world has only seen it once before. Under my leadership, we will do whatever is necessary. We have sent troops through the anomaly to face that threat.
Yes, Cardinal.
In the name of the authority, we will not waver.
I need you to tell me what's going on.
And the first to partake of this great sacrifice will be the child, Lyra Will.
It's holding
Her
up.
soul gotta be
Spell
heavy.
work.
A wound
She gotta
caused
feel
by
those
magic must be
energies.
cleansed by magic.
Lord.
I've done my best. She's lost a lot for one so young.
I know that.
Tell him.
His dad is here.
She's important, Will.
There's a prophecy surrounding Lyra. A prophecy that includes a boy who must travel with her.
I don't know whether you're that boy. She thinks you're her responsibility.
But
don't lose sight of the fact that she's your responsibility too. She must be protected.
Oh, she brought her. So he can probably see.
closer.
He said, bro, you playing. He chilled out.
Those are the specters? There's a swarm of them down there.
Yes, that's them. If they're that close to the tower, then the knife isn't there.
We should land. Lyra could be down there in danger.
Spectres would seize us immediately. They can't get us up here.
What if Lyra's there?
Don't worry, the spectres feed on dust. Children are not attractive to them. As soon as adulthood comes, they'll be there. We will help everyone and Lyra by finding the bearer. If we die, we're of no help, and we can do no further good. Take us further up, over the forest. The knife bearer is not in the city.
What's that noise? What do you see?
Magisterium airships. I didn't think they'd be allowed to cross the worlds.
Keep us flying. The wind will be on our side.
You like it? I do it too.
You can control them.
Isn't it wonderful? Let's celebrate.
Do you think Angelica and Paula will be alright? I don't think they were as bad as we thought. Although I was scared. I've never seen children act like that before.
I have. My mom. Every now and again, she'd start thinking things that weren't true. Doing stuff that didn't make sense.
Tastes like
Like
cobbler.
touching the railings in the park or counting the bricks on the wall. Stuff like that. These boys found out. They were mean. For no reason. They were worse than Angelica. When I was younger, I used to pretend that my dad was someplace abroad. And that one day I'd go get him. He'd had the answer to everything. I could go to school, have friends. But the older I got,
The more you stop believing that.
I couldn't trust anyone.
Till you met me.
Yeah.
Go. Go to
Another? It's time again. These episodes long.
They do it right though.
Tell me something.
I will tell you anything you like.
If.
How do you control them?
Well, they consume what makes us human, so I just hid that from them. I suppress myself.
Marisa, with that ability,
I hid my ability.
we can go wherever we please in the city.
Yes, I can find Lyra, and you can finally find the boy, and the knife is yours.
Ours, you understand? It has a power that could be useful for both of us. And I would like an equal to share it all with.
You think me your equal?
In every way.
You still don't get it.
Let's drink to that.
Either that or she's playing, you know. Because she was talking about in my world, you know, I would never be able to be a scientist. So maybe that does make her feel good.
A subtle knife of Chittagasi. Not even the makers know what it can do. No one is invulnerable to it. Matter. Air.
Go on. Now this place, your window, all the things you've kept from me. It would have been so much easier if you told me about Lyra when you first had her. You did so much for me, don't think I don't know that. But your ambitions were small, they would have always ended here. Oriel, I don't need you. You would only hold me back. You are not, nor have you ever been my equal.
What have you done?
Don't fight it, don't fight it. Goodbye, old friend.
Take that back now.
Mr. Joffrey, you remember that problem I mentioned? It's grown more urgent.
Yes?
Yes, that's all you're saying? Yes?
They're faster than us. They're always going to catch up at some point.
Well, now is not a good point. No defenses. Which means that we gotta set down. The only way is into that valley.
Do the best you can.
Open your eyes and wake up. We're not playing around.
Do you need wind?
No, they can use wind as easy as us, and they're built for speed.
Do you need a storm?
Is that all you can summon? Weather? You're a shaman. Shaman us up some big guns and some ironclad. Are you summoning a storm? Because I can't pilot well in a storm.
I trust your skill.
Can we trust him?
Do we have another choice?
I guess he's the cards we've been dealt. It's time to play him.
For Lyra?
For Lyra.
It's been that for the whole time. Like, shut up. Yeah, I'm saying that. Lyra might have it. Oh, I don't know. She could kill something.
Roll the knife!
They attacked him while he was sleeping. It was the other chick. In that world.
Strength is salvation.
What's that?
Remember that.
Woo! You cooked up a fine storm, Mr. Joppery!
There's still 2 more!
Get down!
Right spot. It's gonna fly into the propeller.
It's turning!
The gas canister!
Hold on!
Your turn.
Ah!
That was a cool episode. Like you said, the fact that it was
But I wonder how long it's gonna be before he realizes it. I hope it ain't no stupid shit like they do. It's like 2 episodes later.
They should know. They should be scared.